Hello, and this is me. I'm Annie-Marie from Bang Olufsen, and I would like to take you to ISE 2026, where we have a beautiful booth that we have improved. Years and years we're doing something very different. And today I would like to take you to one of our extraordinary new concepts and projects for B2B options. And here you have a transparent screen that was primarily released in the Carlton yachts. And as you can see, we have added them with the Beolab 50s, which are some of our most extraordinary speakers.
So it provides the best sound in the world?
Yeah, well, it is the best sound in the world, yes. Of course, it's Bang Olufsen, but where you can see the extraordinary possibilities is to have still, with the Beosound Theatre, the Dolby Atmos, as a central speaker, and then the Beolab 50s on the side, which means that for your customer on B2B, you have the most extraordinary options.
And then you can have amazing content experiences on it that just provide, like, everybody wants to experience this, right? It's like a whole new way of watching movies.
Well, it's a new way because you are able to also, when it's not working, to actually have a transparent screen and being able to see the sea view behind it, for example, which is something that is quite new. But as you can see, the quality of our speakers and the screen
get to yours yet.
is quite unknown for a transparent screen.
Nice. So basically, this could be in like a hotel, for example, that just has amazing view behind it.
Yachts as well.
What do you say?
Yachts.
Yachts on the sea. So you want to look out at the sea.
Yes, you want to look at the sea, but you still want to have a great performance in terms of sound. But you usually have smaller spaces, and you don't want to lose anything. And here, this is extraordinary special. We have released it only for ISE because it's going to come out at the end of 2026. This is our new outdoor speakers, entirely made at Bang Olufsen factory. So these are the prototypes, and it's called Heaven, and this is probably some of the best opportunities you have to actually have the greatest sound in your garden. So
Heaven, like a safe space that you are, like a safe home.
It's a safe home.
It's like a haven, right?
This is really made for outdoor. So it works with what we suggest is one subwoofer, 4 satellites. So this is how it is sold as a set, but you can also have it in different ways. And
nice.
If I can push the sound a little bit.
All right. So, it sounds amazing. So what is special about the sound here? What can you say about it?
Well, first of all, for now it's still a prototype, so I cannot give you too many informations around the technology behind it, because it will be released only end of the year 2026.
It seems those globes are floating.
The satellites are floating, absolutely. And you can have them in 4 different options, either on a stand or within the subwoofer. And as you can see on the other side, we have it without the subwoofer. So there is different options. If you go behind there.
So this one?
As well as...
No globes.
No globes, yes. You could have the subwoofer. The subwoofer is here, you see it's underground.
Underground, like under the stones?
Yes, here I can show you how it is on this side. This is the part that goes underground. And of course, the magic of this is we can provide you with just the color that you wish if you want to have our atelier work. So basically it can work in many other colors. If you want to, if your outside is more into beige, or everything is possible.
Nice.
So this is really unique for ISE. We wanted to really present this product in a way that to give ISE the opportunity to see something completely unique.
What do people tell you about it? What do they think?
Everyone is completely amazed. Normally the Beolab 90s are the hit of the show, but this year they are in competition with this product.
Oh.
Imagine if you were to put more than 4 satellites.
Yeah.
We recommend to put them 3 meters apart, but you can go up to 5 meters. So that means that you would cover quite a wide space. And usually it's around the dining or the sitting area in a garden.
So exciting. But why do you say it should be outdoors? So it should be a nice garden experience.
Yes, it's a nice garden experience, and it's made up for outdoors, so it's actually tested at the moment to be for all the IP66.
Even Danish weather will be fine?
Danish weather, frost, humidity, Dubai weather, Singapore weather, New York weather, if you have a nice terrace, or Montreal, wherever you want, and this is an opportunity.
What do we see here?
Here we have the latest soundbar that just came out end of the year. It's the Beosound Premiere. It's a new approach to spatial sound. So basically that soundbar is very particular. It's not a Dolby Atmos, but it's spatial sound. You have 10 drivers. It's a 7.1.1 that provides a clarity of the sound that is quite unknown for this range of soundbar. It is not the same level as the Beosound Theatre, but it's a fantastic option just for music or to couple with the television.
So I see it pointing different directions here.
Yes, so you have 10 drivers that are actually ensuring that you have a full spectrum of sound coming. Shall I give you a demo?
Yeah. Let's have a test.
Yes. There's nothing like Bang Olufsen. We can talk about it, but best is to hear it.
Exciting. Because usually I like to have my speakers around, but
it's very visible. So when you lift up the sound, it's actually starts to light up. Sorry, and you said you like to have your...
Usually I like to have my speakers closer to me, but maybe this is the best soundbar experience in the world. We'll see.
We'll see. Yes. If it's okay to work. Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put just some sound, some music, because I think this soundbar is interesting to be used also just for music. Okay? So fasten your seatbelt.
Right. Can you explain a little bit what we are hearing? What is special?
Well, as you can see, the power of the bass is quite incredible, and without losing anything in the treble, which is quite unusual in such a compact product. And the fact that it works as well as on a table stand, on the wall, and that it works the same way with the TV or just with music. And I'm going to show you something. Just 1 second.
Wow.
So here we really wanted to show you what the drivers are able to do, but this is a fabulous cover that comes. It's made of one piece of wood, as you can see, and it is coming from a company that is working
Let me pause the music for 1 second. So what are we saying?
So this company that is working with our wood, we've been working with them since 1949. It's a family-owned company in Denmark, in the island of Fyn. And basically they work the oak, and that you can see it's one piece of wood that is carved. It's absolutely fantastic. And it's supposed to go just there.
Nice.
And you just click it, and here you go.
Wow.
So you can have two options in the way, and very soon we will be coming out with different colors. The same thing with the aluminium, anodized aluminium, 100% pure, made in our factory in Denmark, in Struer. And the quality of the making and the difficulty actually to create such a shape, the engineering is quite specific and special, and we have to say bravo to our guys at the factory. They're doing an amazing job.
And it's not just a question of aesthetics, it's about the sound, right?
It's all about the sound. It's Bang & Olufsen, you know, so it's both. We would never do anything that has less in aesthetic and more in sound. We have to, you know, it's sound design and technology, you know, that's where we started 100 years ago, and we're still doing this today.
Yeah, it's now that's 100 years anniversary, right?
Yes, we just celebrated on the 17th of November and it was extraordinary to see how people were still completely
This is like
attached to it.
it's showing
Yes.
a little bit the history.
So the history, as you can see, where we started, where people believed that B&O was just an evil product that could make you get electrified. Because Peter Bang and Sven Olufsen, they actually invented the first transformer, to basically bring the electricity to and power to radios. Because in the past, you used to have batteries for radios. So imagine, it was 2 or 3 kilos batteries that would only last a few hours. And then they invented the possibility to bring power into a product. And this is how we started.
Nice.
And today we do this extraordinary anodization and possibility with our atelier to create anything that you wish and more. Things you wouldn't even think.
This book is amazing.
It's amazing. Yeah, we've just released it for the 100 years with Azuline. It's a beautiful product that you can actually find online as well on our .com.
Oh yeah, people can buy it.
Yes, we do.
All right, that would be a nice book to have. If you go on this side here, can you describe?
Yes.
Can you describe what is the experience here? But after we stop the sound.
Yes.
Just for a second. Oh, yeah. So this is the best speaker in the world.
That's the best speaker in the world. I am not lying when I say that. It was designed 10 years ago. Jeff Martin was part of the making. He got a great task with the team in Bang & Olufsen to create the best speaker in the world. And what he said was, how much? And they said, no, just make it. And he worked for a few years to create something that is extraordinary. So you have 18 drivers. 3 drivers are actually active. The possibility to the rest to compensate and ensure that there is no echo.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so
Yes.
let's continue talking at the end of the.
Yeah.
Maybe you can clip this in the middle, right there. Yeah, you can clip it on your lanyard.
Yeah.
The black one there. Yeah. All right.
Yes.
All right, and it turns.
In the center, you have the Beovision Harmony. So the designer behind Beovision Harmony is Torsten Waller. He's a Swedish-Danish designer, and his idea was to create something that was not just a television, because from the origin 100 years, I mean not 100 years ago, but 50 years ago when we started a bit more to do televisions, our founders thought TV is not something very elegant. It's a big black box that has actually no meaning inside the living room. So the idea was always to kind of make the television look not as a television, but more look at something that could be added to the design and that would be interesting in terms of how it can integrate any interior. So this one is about hiding the televisions and revealing when you actually want to have a show, knowing that when it is closed, you can still use the speaker as just speakers.
Nice.
So now in this,
before we were looking at this,
front speakers. So before we were
this
looking,
is such engineering in here. Huh?
it's more than such an engineering. There is years of work and with the acousticians to ensure of the perfection of the sound. And this one in particular is a Bespoke, so it's a lavender color that is made by our atelier team, and we wanted to showcase what we can do. Basically create a product that is unique for a customer, something that no one else will have, that can fit any of their interior, and gives you not only a piece of art, but also the opportunity to have the best sound in the world, obviously.
One thing, may sound a little bit like a joke, but I kind of think that it's hard for the cinematic experience to match the sound quality. Really? That's the problem. The sound is so high, and you need to have amazing. Of course, the video is amazing, but you know what I mean. the sound is such an experience to watch movies with this. It must be so lucky the people who have this, who can use this.
They are, and the thing is, where we are not making anything lower is that we are looking at the best screens possible. So what we are using today is LG with 8K for this particular model. We go up to 97 inches. We could do even probably bigger if a customer really wanted something particular and bespoke and special. But the reality is, when you are in a cinematic environment and room and you actually create your experience, you are deep diving inside the movie in a way you had never before. Of course, you need to have the movie that has the audio and the visual quality that are at the same level as our product. But even on a mediocre quality video or movie, you can already see that we enhance, the visual feeling and the experience.
It's just an exclusive experience. It's special.
It's unique. I don't think there is anyone that does something for the home, for the people, because it's about being close to what makes you happy and create emotions. It could be commercial, of course, but it is not. It's really about creating something unique for the people who really want to have something exceptional in their own environment.
Nice.
A very special, very personal, and there is nothing that creates more emotions, I believe, than when you listen and you watch something that is so extraordinary. The sound brings you back to many emotions that you have. So it's a fantastic.
Can we walk inside the little house here?
Yes. It's a busy day at ISE 2026 for Bang Olufsen, as you can see, and we have many different areas. Of course, we have the BeoLiving intelligence that we are integrating with everything we do, so we can provide our customers with many other opportunities and options to create their own setup. Could it be with curtains? Could it be with lighting, etc., added to everything? And this part, of course, the atelier, which is a fantastic opportunity, and our customers on the web page on bangandolufsen.com, they can go on something that is called a composer and already start to design their own speaker, a little bit like when you go into cars and you're adding, you can choose your own colors, you can choose your aluminium, would it be shiny or pearl blasted, you have so many options. Even in terms of the fabric that you're using, you can decide. These are only a few of the ones that we have that makes you can create up to, I think, 500,000 options with all the colors that we already have. So the chances.
So already it's a unique opportunity to have that, but you can have it even more unique.
Even more unique, yes. And that's not only the aluminium and the fabric, it's also the woods, as you could see here. You have all the other, and you have more. This is only a few that we're presenting here today. But if tomorrow we wanted to have exactly like, I want my shirt, I want exactly the color of this jacket. Yes, why not? You can see here. All our remote control, the Beo Remote one.
Which is compatible with all the TVs also.
All the TVs and the domotic. You can also integrate the domotic inside. So that means your curtains, your lighting, everything can be controlled through one remote control only.
I like this one.
You like this one?
The pink.
I like this one.
Oh, the red.
Yeah, the red.
Oh, special red.
Red is
nice.
Red is special.
Right.
Yes. Here now, on the other side, you can see one of our most extraordinary products, the Beosound Theatre with the Beolab 28 on the side and the Beolab 8 in the front, in the back firing. Sorry.
So this is the optimal home theater.
Well, it's one of the optimal theater, but what is very special with this product in particular, as you can see, it's the design of it. If you come closer, we released it for the 100 years anniversary. You see, this was made like a turntable. You have 100 of those lines because for 100 years, and it's called Art Deco. We wanted to be inspired by 1925 fashion, and it's a unique. There were only a few of them made. And of course, with the Beosound Theatre, that was, has been said as being the best soundbar in the world, 112 dB, Dolby Atmos. On its own, it's sufficient. But if you had, of course, the Beolab 8 and the 28, then you have a complete cinematic experience.
Nice.
Which is quite incredible.
So the volume is a little bit low right now, but I'm just going to sit for a second.
And you see when you come with this product, it comes with a box, and you have the remote control that my colleague has, but this comes with a box. It's quite unique product.
Nice. Ooh. Nice. This is a great experience.
Look at the remote control.
Yeah.
So this comes, it's quite unique. So every customer who receive the whole set receive it with this unique case.
Nice. Wow. Nice. And what do you show here?
Merci. Oh, and it's on a motorized stand.
Nice. So the TV can actually turn.
So in the remote control, you have favorite options. So for example, when I watch TV, I always sit at the same place, and probably you do as well. So we could have two different positions: your favorite position, my favorite position, and I would just have to press on the favorite, my favorite, and then the televisions would automatically move to where I want to. And we can preset quite many within the remote control. That's an extra adding to the remote control.
Nice.
Bio Remote 1. And this is a Beolab 8. Extraordinary product. Probably one of my favorite because it's compact, but it has so much power, and the design is very flexible. So either you can place it on the stand as it is here, or on the wall, or on a table stand.
So you automatically add it as a surround speaker, but it can be a speaker by itself.
I use them as just normal speakers at home.
Just one can work, or two?
No, you can have one, but I think it's always better in stereo, isn't it?
Yeah, stereo is great.
But this is what it looks when it is on a table stand, which you have this feeling of being suspended, which I think is the magic of what we often do with B&O. A little bit.
I have
like
the M5, and it's just an amazing experience. But this is like a step above.
Yes.
This is like
and the sound on its own is the clarity and the bass power is really
nice.
For me it's one of the top. Behind here you have a few years ago we started what we call the recreated classics. So we purchased back some of the turntables and the CD players from our customers, and we started to recreate them. So basically we changed what needed to be replaced inside in terms of the mechanic and the electronics. We realized that actually many of the things still work perfectly, but we added the modern technology so they could be playing with modern speakers today. And we call them the recreated. This is a 4000C from 1972. It's 54 years old. It still works perfectly. And it's part of the longevity. For us, it's extremely important to have product that lasts for a lifetime, and also that you will be able to transmit to your descendants or to your nieces or children in the future. And also, all our products today are mostly cradle to cradle, which is a certification, and we are bronze for most of our products that give us basically the credit that we are made to last for many generations to come. And that is unique, really much.
Nice.
We're very, very proud of it.
Nice.
And on top, have you seen the shape? Also designed by Alexander Slato, who designed the beautiful A9 at the entrance, the one that is a very iconic product. So he also designed that product. Great Swedish designer. And it's quite a unique, because many people think it's just a piece of art, and the reality is actually not only a piece of art, it's also a speaker.
And you can just add more and more.
You can add, it's a minimum of 6 tiles, and then you can go,
Nice.
Yes.
I like this round remote you have there.
Yeah, the Halo. It's a great remote. And it's the same thing like the Beosound remote. You have like the Beo remote one. You have actually the possibility to add the domotic inside and everything, and then you control the volume. Exactly
Such
like
a good way to control
it's
the
a
volume.
very nice way.
The best volume control I've ever.
It's so you can remove and have it just anywhere. You just
Wireless.
Wireless, yeah.
Wow.
So place it on your table and you charge it.
Does it work also with all the B&O
It works
speakers?
with all the B&O products.
Nice.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a great upgrade.
Yes.
To,
Well, it's a
you
great
can have a few of
upgrade.
them around the room, actually.
You can have all of them actually around the room. That's the beauty, is that everything speaks to each other's, you know, so all our products connect to each other's. They have a platform that helps to connect, and this is just fantastic. It helps you to enter your home and have from the outside to the inside a seamless feeling of music and sound and also images. That's very in such a high quality that I don't think many other companies have.
The TV quality, basically, as I understand, you've been partnering with the best in the world, right?
Yes, we have
I
been
saw
partnering
that
with LG
B&O
at
is
the
partnered
moment,
with
yes.
TCL.
Yes.
There's TCL TVs with B&O under. So I guess when they make the best for certain things, you work with them. You mentioned LG before.
We have LG screens. Yes, for televisions we use LG at the moment. Before we use other brands. So we're always looking at what is the best in the market and what works.
As a partnership.
As a partnership.
Because they also want your sound. Sometimes you also provide them the sound for their.
Yes. So it's for us it's very important to ensure that we always, you know, luxury aligns with luxury, you know, and our screens are either 4K or 8K, so you know, very high hand and.
What would you say just a little bit about how it impacts a life to have good sound? There's a lot that can be said about this, right? Because
well, you know, sounds reminds and brings you emotions. So it means that we all know that when you listen to a song that you've heard when you were in your teens or a child, it brings back so many either good or negative emotions, but it brings emotion, which is a good thing. But the thing is, if this is brought back in the perfect way possible, if it is brought back in a quality that really makes you feel, if it's a concert you went when you were with a team, and you hear it again 30 years later with the same quality, because what we do is we replicate what the artist has created. We are not a brand that is here to bring more bass or more treble to what, as an artist, you designed. We are here to provide our customers with what you as an artist have designed. So the emotion that you build in studio or on stage is replicated in an outdoor environment or in the living room or in your bedroom, wherever you want it to have.
It's like purity, right?
It's purity. Then what is fantastic is with your application on your phone, on your iPad, you actually, or personally I prefer more bass. You can push them, okay? You can actually manage them. We would recommend do what the artist would want, you know, because it's, but then it's a very personal thing, obviously.
There's a saying that money doesn't bring happiness, but I'm thinking somehow, you know, like this is something that, you know, if you can afford
happiness.
If you can afford it, it's really a good upgrade in your life to have amazing sound at home.
It's an upgrade, it's an emotional upgrade, and also it's an investment. I would say. It's an investment because you're doing it for a very long term. It's not a product that in 3-4 years, it's not an iPhone, you know, that is extraordinarily expensive and will last, what, 2 years and then you won't be able to recharge the battery. No, it is something that actually provides you with a long-term product, knowing that our softwares completely, you know, evaluate non-stop and provides more opportunities to the product itself and gives you the certainty that for at least a good 10 years you will be able to use the product and have it. And I mean the 4000C, 54 years still working.
my wife's TV is 16 years old, the
Yes.
Beovision 10.
Yes.
And we have the M5, it's also 10 years
Yes.
old. And it's just like, there's also a whole second-hand market. So people cannot afford the new one, just look for the older one. And then when you can afford it, you buy the new one.
Exactly, and I think it's also the idea of having something that is classic. It's very today. We like to have something that has been an icon in terms of design years ago and still is available to purchase. And you know that we keep spare parts for many, many years, tens and sometimes more years, to be able to support our customers who are actually would like to keep their products for many decades. This is something
because
that
not only Denmark, but when I look on Le Bon Coin in France,
Yes.
or all these places, it's possible to find secondhand,
Yes.
and people should just enjoy and get into the B&O world.
Yeah, you have
and then later,
the Facebook clubs, of the B&O Facebooks, and there's so many.
the fan clubs.
The fan clubs. I think that it's a brand that brings a lot of passion. People can get absolutely extraordinarily happy and passionate about it, and I guess it's probably one of the recipe of success. It's how much passion it brings to our customers, and they are very attached to it. And we often see in our stores children or children of neighbors of people. Oh, my neighbor, when I was a kid, they had this television, and I thought when I grew up, I need to have Bang & Olufsen, because it's like a goal. It sometimes is a goal to people to own one of our pieces, and we are very, very thankful and very proud that they are able to.
And then you have to listen to all your favorite music again.
Yes, and you
because it's a new experience.
You rediscover. We have rediscovered music in very different way. If you look at a producer like Quincy Jones, for example, and if you listen to Thriller, the album on the Beolab 90s, you discover things you never imagined existed, and then you think, wow, this producer was extraordinary. But it's really because the speaker gives you all the layers that you had never heard elsewhere before. And I think that for home speakers, B&O is the one to go definitely for this particularity.
Imagine every pixel, every sound. Enabled through HDMI technology. From the highest resolutions, the fastest refresh rates, to immersive multi-channel audio, HDMI technology powers a worldwide ecosystem of devices for movies, for gaming, for creators. Experience clarity, performance, connection. HDMI technology. Connect the future today.